Ryan, real quickly, it seems like the narrative around inflation and the way that they want to take a look at it, right? Warsh is the new Fed guy. Him and Bessent are working hand in hand. They've actually not been all that coy about it. They've been fairly, loud about the fact that they're working together, that they're taking a new look at the data, and for all intents and purposes, Warsh being installed to cut rates. What does something like this do? A not so heated inflation number. What does that look like for the next 3 to 6 months in terms of rates? It seems like it's building towards a narrative where there's a potential cut versus an actual hike.
Yeah, I mean, what's tough right now is you just have such wonky data because you have such uncertainty around what's happening with oil prices and the knock-on effects to the supply chain that has. And so you get a read like this, which is lower than estimates, but last month inflation came in hot, and I think month to month there's just a lot of uncertainty around where we're actually headed, which makes it difficult for Warsh and the other members of the Fed to really have an idea of what the new normal is, right? Are we at war with Iran? Are we not at war with Iran? Is it straight open? Is it closed? What does that do to prices? What does that do to the supply chain and other precious metals or other inputs, out there in the world that make things more expensive, less expensive, et cetera? And so the problem here is that we just don't know. And I think that there was a mandate clearly from President Trump when he nominated Warsh that he wanted rates to be cut. And I'm sure a lot of that was ahead of the U.S. midterms so that the Republicans could come in and tout that they've brought down the cost of living and inflation is low. But clearly that's not happening over the long term. We're still, running a bit hot. It's good to have this lower print, but I would guess that where we're at right now in terms of escalation again in the Middle East, we're going to see inflation come in hot next month if things stay this course. So it's just too uncertain to know what this means for rates, in my opinion.